warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, this time I will explain about communicative language teaching. Let's try into the discussion. Communicative language teaching is a reaction to the GTM and ELM, which was considered uncommunicative in terms of language and teaching technique in 1970s. The CIELT is aimed at engaging second language learners in purposeful activities in which learners practice and reflect language as its use in real communication outside the classroom in meaningful contexts. The communicative practice in the CIELT are characterized by some principles. Richard and Rogers, 1986, formulate some underpinning principles in the CIELT in practice. First of all, the teacher will create activities that facilitate real communication, motivating students to learn. Next, the teacher will hold task principle, which implies that he will encourage learning by creating classroom activities in which language is used to conduct meaningful tasks. The next principle the teacher should apply in communicative classroom is the meaningfulness. Learners will be encouraged if they use language that is meaningful to them. In contrast, learners will be discouraged if they merely learn language patterns that don't make meaning for them. Communicative language teaching implication for the communicative classroom. According to Storch and Aldosari 2012, in the classroom setting, students are on language tasks which is meaning focused, and when they find a linguistic problem, they negotiate the problem to find a solution and share their linguistic information. Therefore, language learning activities should be managed in a way that enables learners to engage in language use which is meaningful and authentic. Useful activities used in communicative classroom include the following. First, role play. Role play refers to an experiential learning method in which the learners perform roles in a predetermined scenario to facilitate aim practice and feedback to practice skills. Number 2, information gap. Hatch in 2000 defines information gap as an activity where learners are missing information they need in order to accomplish a task and are required to communicate to each other to find the information. And this activity involves information decoding or encoding from or into language. Number 3, games. Games have been widely applied in teaching, and there have been a large number of games used in CIELT. Spelling bees, crossword, puzzle, limerick, Scrabble, riddles, diplomacy, Guggenheim, tongue twister, and anagrams. 4, pair work or group work. A well-informed teacher would create as much interaction as possible between participants in the language classroom. And this can be done by assigning individuals into pair or small group works. That's all about communicative language teaching. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.